What does leaning into the villain arc look like? Like fully into it?
See, that's the right question, man. That's what I'm scared of. I'll tell you what.
Wait, what you say? What happened?
Saving his cheap ass. Shut your ass up.
This nigga face like,
Ancient Chinese secret shit. yo. Man, what the fuck?
I mean, you said he's like there won't be any yamins in there because he's getting his mind right.
It's a distraction.
So he's like he's saving his chi like boxers.
Yes. That's
I think the villain arc for him
Let's go freeze.
means no longer trying to be the favorite.
No longer trying to appease to the people. No longer trying to appease anybody.
Trying to be the golden child to everybody. I was trying to be cool with the label. I gave y'all all of this, and this is how y'all look at me now. Okay, so now it's fuck y'all. And I'm gonna really show my ass.
I was the biracial Canadian kid that looked up to y'all niggas.
Okay, then villain arc.
You know what I'm saying? And I came down
Well,
here.
fold that up right now.
And now I see what y'all
Fold
did.
it. Fold.
and see that fold that up right now shit is what I'm afraid of. To me, the villain arc of him is. I agree with y'all, but it's like to me the way it's gonna sound is a whole lot of bitching.
I was gonna say
It's still gonna sound like whining and complaining and fake tough guy shit. That's what I don't want from him.
So what makes you a
See,
real
I
tough?
think that's fire. Because when he does it and tries to really sound like a mob boss is when I think it goes bad for him. Like all of that, I'll cut your finger off and send it to your mom. I have your tongue cut out your fucking mouth. All of that shit is when you're trying to, like, dog, stop. We seen Degrassi. But when it sounds like this,
you're an asshole.
we did see Degrassi. Well, and no, we didn't, but I saw the clips.
I know it exists.
I know what happened to you.
We saw that one clip.
Why do we use that as an example? People that did things in the past. Nigga, Game did shit in the past. Nigga, look how he is. Like some niggas that could do shit and then before they got on and still be tough and be real.
What did Game do?
The
what
game
was that TV show? The game show
the
with
TV
the tongue
show.
ring
It's a lot of things that niggas
That
try
don't
to
mean
criticize him for being.
I didn't think that meant that he can't be tough.
People tried to use that. Okay, not you, but people did try to use that.
I started it. He can't
So why
be
you
tough
just said-
'cause he did this. But that was in the heat of the battle.
Why you tricking me with your words?
I'm saying that was one incident. 25 years ago, or however long it was. Yeah, hey, you did a game show, nigga, you a pussy.
Yeah.
But today, you can still be very much tough and do a game show. Drake is not looked at. Drake is not looked at like that from just one or two incidents. It's the whole background. You grew up. If you was acting at 9 and 10 and 11 or however old you were, then it's assumed that your Jewish family did all right, was breeding you up since you weren't. There wasn't and even when Game did that, there was the story of what his brother was into.
That's a fact.
What his niggas was into.
That's a fact. You're right.
So Drake never had that. So we assume it's Degrassi and.
Okay.
Yeah, but then he gets some
in private
bread.
school.
But now you get you some bread and you surround yourself with niggas that do that. And you really start moving that way.
And I really could get your finger off.
Yeah,
and
I really can get you fucked up.
Your tongue cut out.
And I might have got a couple niggas fucked up, so I know I could do it. And I'm extra braggadocious about it. I'm extra confident in what I can do.
Cool, but niggas will still never look at you that way.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Niggas are even if all of that's true, niggas are still not looking at you.
That's true.
That way.
That's
true.
That's
Okay.
why. That's
That
why I
part
said
is
earlier that the we of it all is what bothers me. It's that we shit. Like there's them and there's you, and you got influence, but you not that.
Well, fold that up right now.
That shit.
Don't look away now. Pussy. Don't get shy now.
Wait, what?
Don't get shy now.
Oh, boy.
I'm saying it's hard to tell a nigga that. It's like even in our hoods where we grew up, it was niggas that never had to fight nobody.
True.
They
All
always had niggas that.
all they had to do is point the finger.
It's hard.
But you can't tell them that they not.
But you saw them because they lived in the hood or lived a few blocks away.
But I'm just saying, but they never, them niggas never had a fight. They never did nothing. But they had niggas that would always fight for them, or they had niggas that would put in work for them. You can't tell them niggas that they not super thorough.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. That just wouldn't be relevant to the point we're making about Drake.
Right.
Because he didn't have
That
the
ain't
niggas around him.
that wasn't his
growing up.
experience. Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, we with you on all that. And that's to the people that feel like that about him. Right? I'm back to the music.
I feel like that about him.
Mark, did you get enough hate off? I feel like
I feel good.
I feel like we got too much love, Drake love out there.
No, I feel good. And again, I like the album. I mean, I like the record. Think it's gonna be a great album. It looked like I saw it was at the top of Spotify. Looked like it's gonna land in the top 10.
One.
No, a Billboard.
One.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
I heard it's gonna land right number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. Is that not
I
right?
just read earlier this morning it's looking to debut at 1.
Okay, so I read something different. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
I read it landed right above Luther at number 9.
About it debuting at 1.
Yeah, I read it's like number 9, right above Luther at 10. But I could be wrong. But
I could be wrong.
Yeah,
too. We'll find out.
Because I thought it'd be interesting if it doesn't land at number 1 on the Billboard and what that might mean. And I saw a lot of chatter about that. Like, you know, if this thing ends up being number 9, number 8, does that mean that he's no longer the machine? Does that mean he's no longer an instant?
But we already realized that the machine is not really behind him anymore. Right? He's suing the machine that was behind him.
No, it's still behind him.
That don't mean they ain't behind him because they still want to be profitable.
He's correct.
Yeah,
they still want to be profitable.
Yeah, but it's a little bit different.
You might want to get in the niggas' good graces with regards to the lawsuit.
No, but what if their ego was bigger than his and said, we want to set an example and show you, which we've been trying to set. Nigga, if you keep this shit going, we're going to have you debut at number 9, have the people talk about how you fell off. Like, there's trickeries in this thing.
And that's what it felt like, and I don't want to get into the conspiracy piece of it, but this feels like a record that would have hit number 1 and it maybe should have. But Joe was saying a long time ago that when the industry decides that your time is up, your time is up. It doesn't mean you're completely out the game, but like they can influence these.
You can't be that no more.
Yeah, you can't be that. And that's what this feels like, a little bit of still like stay in your place. Like, or we're letting you know what your place is. Yeah. I mean, and it just finishing above Luther, which has been on the chart for 33 weeks, is crazy to me. But
yeah.
I still, real quick, and for me, I still didn't think that they thought that Nokia would do what it did.
Week 2 is going to be important.
You know what I mean?
That's what I want to see. I don't care about this. I need to see what week 2 do.
Yeah. Like in terms of drop
if it
off,
moves up or down, and how far. That'll tell me what how the label's looking at him, and how he's being received. Even though it don't affect how I feel about the music, but the game that's being played, I can't wait to see what week 2 looks like.
How awkward is it when you're suing Universal? And you're putting out this great music that, like you said, everybody wants to make a profit. What's that tension like between artist and label at that point? Like, what again? Like, do you how hard do you promote it harder? Do you hold back? Do you just say pretend the lawsuit's not happening? Like, how would you negotiate that?
I can't say because I've never seen anything like this in my adult life with an artist with this much leverage and power and talent still at this stage of his career making this move against the label.
Does he have the leverage?
Yeah.
Why?
He has his discography.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
even if he don't.
And I think yes.
When I drop, it's 300 and up, and that's on a low ball. I'm low balling it.
And I was about to say, take away Kendrick, music has been ass.
I'm not gonna say that because you have to search for music. There's great music out there.
I know.
He's talking about mainstream.
That's the point I'm talking about.
It's been a quiet
outside of Kendrick Lamar for the last 13 months.
This year, this calendar year, it's been bad.
May. We already in July.
Jesus.
You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, dog, for the last year and change, music, especially hip-hop on a hip-hoppy, mainstream hip-hop side, who shined?
Drake is Kevin Durant still, dog. Like, I may be 37, 38.
I'm going to put 27 points a game in the bucket when I walk in the gym.
I'm a Supermax.
It's different.
And that's, if you can do that, that's leverage.
It's different because they pushed the button to do that. We saw that what happened when he put his own music out.
Bro, that don't mean that.
No,
because talent went with the button. Because y'all know more than this to me, but I'm just talking from a logical, rational standpoint. If the button was the button that could do it with anybody, don't you think it would have behooved them to do it with anybody?
I'm not saying that.
You
still gotta have talent.
It's been a music drought for fucking 14 months.
I'm saying when he put 100 gigs out, there was 2 records on there that I believe, had they not been going through this, would have shot up the charts. But we going through this, so we not touching them records, and they did absolutely nothing.
But when he put the 100 gig out,
you talking about No Face and
No Face. I remember the name of the
I
other
like
record.
the songs, but didn't they snatch them off?
Something Rhythm, right?
No, you talking about the other 2.
Circadian Rhythm.
Yeah.
Something Rhythm.
When he put the 100 gigs out, what happened?
They were out for a little bit. I don't even know if they still streaming. I have no idea. But that's my.
You talking about the 2? You talking about the other 2 songs that we listened to?
I'm talking
later.
about when he put the 100 gigs of content out. Didn't Universal snatch it?
No, then they went back and put 2 records. Well, they put like 3 or 4 records on streaming.
They did.
I don't know.
And nothing happened.
See,
they're still there. They're still there.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
And there's been no push behind it though,
Gotcha.
which says you can be as talented as you want. If we not doing something on the back end,
promoting your shit the normal, why can't it just
throwing
be
you on this playlist over here because everything is streaming now? We're not putting you here. We're not putting you there. We're not putting you there. Your record won't make certain numbers move.
Or why I can't say that Drake didn't want to do that?
Or no, that, yo,
hold up a second. I want him to answer me. Like, why can't it say hey, I'm playing chess. I'm in the middle of litigation. I have these records that will never see the light of day. Let me just throw some shit out to see something and gain information versus for it to
Test the
actually be a
waters.
hit. Because I'm listening to you, and I agreed with that at some point, and I still agree with some parts of it. But Drake got enough money and resources to make a record like No Face and Circadian Rhythm do more than what it did.
True.
So
I didn't know they
I'm
were still
going to
out.
assume that.
But how? I get you. I know he has all the money in the world. But again, the labels
He
control.
got power too. It ain't just money. It ain't just money. Drake name is coming up at the Illuminati meeting.
I would agree with that.
New Joe Budden.